Alright, so for a question that looks like the integral of the square root of y over 8 plus 6 over the square root of y dy. So our first step is to rewrite the square roots in terms of y to the 1/2 power. So this becomes y to the 1/2 power over 8 plus 6y to the negative 1/2 power. And then we still have our integral and our dy. Alright, so at this point what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 1 to the exponent, divide by the new exponent. So if I take my 1/2 and add 1, I'm going to be really adding 2 over 2. So that's going to give us y to the 3/2. Now, the 8 is a constant coefficient. It is with something, so it is going to stay put. And then when I divide by the new exponent, I will divide by 3/2. Then we have plus our 6 is going to tag along, and then our y to the negative 1/2, I take negative 1/2 plus 1, so that's a plus 2 over 2, and that gives us y to the 1/2. Then I divide by the new exponent, so I divide by 1/2. And then of course we need to add our plus c, and we're adding our plus c because we do not have bounds on the integral. So because there are no bounds, we'll add a plus c. Alright, so there's several ways to go about trying to simplify this. Probably the easiest thing to do is to notice that the 8 and the 4, or the 8 and the 2, excuse me, are going to reduce to give you 4. You could also flip this fraction, multiply it by, of course, the denominator reciprocal, and you would get to a similar conclusion. But the easiest thing to do is just to notice that 8 and 2 are going to reduce to give us 4. So we'll have 4 times 3 in the denominator, which will give us 12. Plus, now over here nothing cancels out in this denominator, so because we have a fraction in the denominator, we are going to flip it. So if I flip 1/2, I'm going to have 2 over 1, and then I still have the 6y to the 1/2 plus c. So then finally, what I would do is I would just multiply the 6 times the 2, and I would get 12y to the 1/2 plus c plus y to the 3/2 over 12. The final step, of course, is to just kind of match it to what the answer choices potentially could be. And if you look here, this y to the 1/2, none of the answer choices have that. So you would have to rewrite this as 12 square root of y plus c. And then this y to the 3/2 over 12 will stay the same. So either of these are acceptable, but again, a lot of it is just trying to match it to what the answer choices that they have given you look like.